everyone, welcome back. So I actually meant to film this last week because that's when I bought all this stuff, but I was a little bit preoccupied because it was just crazy. Anyways, I went to the grocery store and the drugstores and decided to just pick up a whole bunch of different makeups, and so expect some makeup tutorials in the near future, hopefully. But I'm really excited about all of these, so I thought I would share with you, and that is why I'm doing a drugstore makeup, cheap makeup haul. Yay! Okay. First, we're going to start at the top of the head. Hair ties. I keep losing these, so I constantly have to buy more. I think like there is something stealing them in the house. I don't know, maybe Callie is hiding these, but I need hair ties. Next up, I bought 3 more brushes. So you've got your foundation, sorry, wrong side. Foundation, and then like your powder and blush and bronzer brushes, and then an extra eyeshadow brush. Because usually when I clean my brushes, they take a while to dry, and so I'm left without these essentials sometimes, so it's good to have backups, I think. And they're cute, they're really inexpensive. This one I've actually opened and have been using, and I'm in love with this. It is the Magic Skin Beautifier BB Cream by L'Oreal Paris. Oh my gosh, I love this thing. It's the Anti-Redness one. Whenever I have like spots on my face, they're actually like bright red, and it takes a lot of concealer, and I kind of hate doing that because then it just makes it, I want to say congested, but it's not the right word. But it ends up kind of making them more irritated. And this, I only have to do 1 layer, and it like turns it into like, it comes on kind of green, and then it slowly kind of blends into a more tan skin tone, and then I just put 1 layer of foundation on it, and it is amazing, and so I'm in love with this. It's probably going to be my favorites video. Also by L'Oreal Paris, I got the Magic Lumi Light Infusing Primer, and this looked really interesting. I don't usually use primer, but I'm intrigued because apparently it will help things like powdery stuff stay where it needs to stay. So eyeshadows, should probably try this. It is spring and summer is coming up, and so therefore I need to get some sort of tan going, or at least a pretend looking contour tan. So I got some True Blend bronzer by Covergirl. I really liked this coloring, like it's got this kind of gold tint to it, which I really like. Then I also, since I'm trying this whole contour thing at some point, I got a Wet n Wild contour palette. But it just seemed really simple, and it was more for the lighter toned skin tone, which is me, so I will test this at some point. This I'm really excited about. It is the Real Techniques by Sam and Nick Base Sponge. It's so cute. I love this. I'm so excited. This will definitely help kind of like even out any spaces that I can't with like the brushes. I'm excited, and it was only like $5, so this made me really happy. I can't wait to try this. I also really like the Biore, what is it? Charcoal pore strips for your nose. And so I saw that they had a charcoal self-heating 1-minute mask. So I'm excited and a little nervous to test this out because I do have sensitive skin, so I don't know how it's always going to react. But it does well with my nose, so I shouldn't have an issue, right? Hopefully. I don't know. But yeah, I'm excited. I like the charcoal products because it really gets in and kind of lifts out all the gross gunk crap. Then I bought nail polish remover because I am almost out. This was just the cheapest one, but it's also protein enriched for natural nails, so I'm assuming that means it's gonna help not dry out my nails, which is good. and this is by Studio 35 Beauty. And then you can't buy a nail polish remover if you're not gonna have nail polish, so I got 3. The first one is this really kind of pretty silver mirror-y kind of color by OPI. It is called Take a Rite on Bourbon. Doesn't look like a bourbon color, but I really like it because it kind of reminds me of like a mirror, so hopefully it'll be as pretty as it looks in the bottle on my nails. Next one is kind of this really pretty beige nude color by Revlon, Colorstay, and it's gel infused, so you don't have to do like a base coat, which I thought was really interesting because I never do those anyway, so that's probably why my nail polish chips so much. So maybe this will help. It is number 540 and it's called Checkmate. And then since it's nice and springy out, I figured we need to start doing spring colors. So I got this one by Essie, and it is called Lilacism. And it's really pretty. Lilacs are my favorite flower, so I figure lilac seems to be a good color. Why not try it? That's bag 1. And we have more fun stuff. Yay! So first off, I'm in need of a new eyelash curler. I've had mine for like 10 plus years, and it has slowly been stepped on and bent in weird ways, and it just doesn't form the right way it needs to for my eyes without pinching. So I got a new one. It was $5, and I really like the coloring. It's kind of like this oil spill color, and it came with extra refill pads, so I can reuse the little padding, which I thought was really interesting. Like, usually they don't do this, but this one did. And this is also by Studio 35 Beauty, so hopefully good quality for cheap prices. Speaking of lashes, I also decided to invest in the Covergirl Clump Crusher Extensions mascara because I hate clumpy like eyelashes. They just kind of drive me nuts. So hopefully this will do what it says it's supposed to do and not have clumps in my eyelashes, which is nice. It's also supposed to extend the length of your eyelashes. I don't know how they would do that, but I'm excited. I also got from Covergirl the Liquidline Blast eyeliner pencil, and this color is Brown Blaze. I've found that brown eyeliners work really well with blue eyes, so I tend usually to stick towards those colors more than the blacks. However, I do use blacks like I have that on today. But this I thought was really interesting because it's a pencil, but it's kind of it says it has liquid like intensity. I don't know, we'll find out. But it also has a smudger at the end, so if you want kind of a more smudged effect, which I thought was really interesting because sometimes you want that kind of blended quality with your eyeliner. I like that anyways, so I was really intrigued by this, so hopefully this will be as good as I'm imagining it to be. And then I did go for black eyeliner by Rimmel London. It is Black Noir, and it is the ScandalEyes Thick and Thin eyeliner, and this is like, it's a 2-in-1 slanted tip, which I thought was really interesting. Like, it's got this, like, you can either do it this way and make it kind of thick, or you can do it like this way and then make it thin. I really liked the look of the shape of this, because I don't always know if I want thick lines or if I want thin lines, so I'm going to definitely test this out. It's also waterproof, which makes me happy because you never know when you're going to be watching a sad movie. I also got this eyeliner by Covergirl. It's called True Naked, and it's waterproof. And it is a dual one, so there's 2 colors, and one is cashmere and one is espresso. I'm assuming this one is espresso, and this one's cashmere. But it's like a top eyelid and bottom eyelid liner, which I thought was really interesting. So you can kind of brighten up your under eye area, and you don't have to use a bright white coloring. I thought it was really pretty, so hopefully it will be as cool as it looks. As for eyeshadows, I got this one by L'Oreal Paris. It is called Glistening Garnet, and it is number 557. I just thought this was a really pretty color. It's kind of a burgundy maroon pink rose color. I've actually been looking for something kind of in this color range, so I'm really excited about this one. And it's cool, it's got this little press in it, so that way if it does get super powdery, you can just smush it back in and kind of make it more condensed, which I thought was really good. Next we have the Wet n Wild Idle Eyes Cream Shadow Pencil. It's a mouthful, but it is number 133, and the color is called Techno. I thought this was such a pretty color. It's like this neon purple, which is really pretty. So I'm gonna definitely try this out because I like this. This would be good for like clubbing or raves or something. Ooh, I should wear this to an Unlimited Gravity show. That would be so cool. Definitely have to try that. And Ronnie, I promise at one point I will come to one of your shows. Then, of course, I'm addicted to this brand of eyeshadows, and then I saw there was another one out. So I got the Maybelline New York, the Smokes collection. I tend to use these kind of palettes a lot, like on a day-to-day basis. So I'm really intrigued by the colors though. They're really pretty. I really like this little peachy one, which I'm excited about. I don't know. I just love these. And finally, lips. The first lipstick I got was by L'Oreal Paris, and it is called Tropical Coral, number 444. I just think this is a really pretty color. It's not like over the top orangey coral color like you'd normally expect with coral. It's got this kind of, I don't know what you would call it. It's not pink and it's not orange. It's somewhere in between, which I really like. It looks really pretty. And then I saw these in another YouTube video. I think it was Zoella, and I thought these looked really interesting, and I've definitely tried all of them and they all look amazing. And it is the Revlon Ultra HD Matte Lip Colors, and I got 4. This one is called Flirt. It's really pretty. It's more of a coral kind of color as well, but it's more of the orangey coral, but I really like this. And then we have this color, which is called Addiction, and it's more of a burgundy maroon pink, which is really pretty if you're wanting a more darker lip color. Then we have Devotion, which is a really pretty kind of pink. It's not like Barbie pink, and it's not a neon pink. It's this kind of subtle rosy blush kind of pink color, which is really pretty. And then this one might be my favorite. It is called Seduction. Ooh. It's kind of a dusty rose nude blush kind of mixture color, and it just looks so pretty. I love this. What I really like about these are the tips, because they made it with like a mouth in mind, so it's not, so you could actually just kind of put it in between your lips and then press down and then just wipe, whereas the other ones you usually have kind of a one side applique to it, but these ones have that cute little bump on both sides, which is nice, and I really like this a lot. And it's got a finer tip to it, which gives a more precision kind of applique. They do have kind of a little bit of a perfumey smell, but it's not super overpowering, and so I don't mind it. If you have kind of sensitive noses, you get used to it really quickly, and it doesn't overpower your senses, and the smell goes away, so that's really nice. I'm excited to try some of these out, and I'm excited for the stuff that I've already tried out and enjoy, and yeah, that is what I have bought. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and I will put a list of all the items in a link down below that you can go check out if you saw anything that you might like. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, because that would be awesome. And I will see you guys next time. Bye! Wow. Use this kind of... What the... Buzz. La. What is it? La. Oh, please don't have broken anything.